Hello, guys. Good evening. Welcome back to Ask Wonda. My name remains Prince Wonda, MD Wonder Fund. Now, on the segments, basically what we do is ask or allow you to ask questions regarding to the financial markets, forex, cryptocurrencies, and we're going to give you as best an answer or as precise an answer as we possibly can. All right. So tonight, we collected several questions. One stood out, and I'm going to be focusing on that one. And so it goes as, what are the cross major and exotic pairs in forex? Okay, so I don't exactly know what you mean by cross, but if you go through some forex brokers, you see some pairs titled exotic, and they're usually rare pairs. They're not really um, very popular pairings, like maybe Euro Ruby, um, Turkish currency, Hungarian florins, some very rare currency pairing, not so loud, but they are there. Those are usually currency pairs you find in exotic. Now, for the major forex pairs, there are actually 8 of them. Okay, so we have Euro USD, um, USD, JPY, NZD, USD. Oh, sorry, I can't recall all 8 of them, but there are 8 major forex pairs. Okay, definitely Euro USD is one of them. I think NZD USD, GBP USD. I think NZD JPY, but there are 8 of them. Okay, I can't remember. I can't recall all 8 of them based on formalities. But there are 8 major forex pairs, and it's basically the most traded pairs in the entire forex market. There are eight pairings. Okay, so if that's actually just it, I don't know what you mean by cross. So maybe you could rephrase your question, and we could attend to that. Okay, so I just had a question come in. Please, how do I identify support and resistance of a coin? From Chidex, I sent a photo as well. So I have it on my phone, so I won't be able to pull it up, but let me see. Um, so downloading, so downloading. Okay, well, basically the question is how to identify support and resistance for a coin. Now, first things first, you need to understand what support and resistance is. If you understand what it is, almost certainly by default, you'll understand how to identify it. But just for example's sake, let me give you a quick look through as to how to identify support and resistance. Now, the most basic explanation or description of support and resistance, or identifying support and resistance, is simply looking for 2 points where the market bounced off of the same price level and drawing a straight line. Okay, 2 points where the market bounced off of the same price level and drawing a straight line. So if using this, you're going to be finding a lot of support and resistance on your chart. So you're just looking for any 2 points where the market connects using 2 points. So we have there, here, and then going on, you find other places where the market bounced off of this level as well. We have here, here, going on. If you extend this line further back, you see other levels as well. Here, we have this point here, and repeatedly, if you go back, you'd most definitely see other points. So you just need 2 points where the market bounced off of the same price level in order to identify a support or a resistance. Now, the key difference between a support and a resistance is where the current market price is. If the market price is below it, it is a resistance. That zone is a resistance, or that price area is a resistance. If the market price is above it, in this case, the current market price is above this zone, so this is a support. So the difference between a support and a resistance is simply where the current market price is at. All right. So every single zone is both a support and a resistance. But to make the distinction clear, you simply check where the current market is at that time. Okay. So you to differentiate, you really just want to ask where is the current market price at this time. Okay. So let's look into the market a bit to see how the market has been faring all week. So let's start with the cryptocurrency market. So we had a bit of well, during the Ask Wonda session on Wednesday, our midweek live market analysis on Wednesday morning, we had a prediction on BTC for BTC to climb all the way up to say 24K after a little pullback. So we actually saw that move from BTC climb, yeah, all the way up, broke above 24K, actually hit 24,600. So that was actually a really decent move for BTC. And now we're consolidating above this zone and looking really fresh for a bullish continuation up to $25,000. Okay. So now for ICP really did well during this week. It was a really crazy climb. I really wasn't expecting that much, but it was actually fun to watch. So it was a really decent climb. ICP moved all the way from well, $7 to $11. I just looked at the charts and boom, there was ICP was all the okay, $10. It was a crazy pump. I missed that one though, but all is well that ends well, yeah. So I just look for a pullback and catch that pullback. If I can get 8.6 again, I'd really be happy to go on in on ICP. So let's go to the Forex market. We're going to be opening in a bit. So it's almost crucial for us to have some sort of expectations of this market. This was an analysis I did with one of my students. So I'm just going to keep that aside and just work on the major pairs in the market. So during our midweek live analysis, we also had a quick look at Euro USD, predicted an uptrend all the way to the top of that zone. And you can see price reacted accordingly and went as far as this level. So that's just a little margin of error. So we actually had our target hit, and that was a slick 100 pips plus move on our Euro USD. So now as the market opens, I'm expecting a bullish continuation, well, back up to that zone. And from up there, we start to look at what could come next, right? What could come next into the market and see how the market what direction the market is going to take for the week. Okay, because we've been consolidating here for well over 12 days. So it's high time we broke out of this zone and have a really decent move. Yeah. So I said before that I was bullish on the euro, rather to be more specific, bearish on the US dollar in the coming months, weeks. So we're actually still bullish on the long term. So whatever we're seeing here on the lower time frame is simply a consolidation leading to that bullish continuation on higher time frame. So that's what I'm actually waiting for, a breakout of this zone so that we could have that uptrend. So this is actually the support to watch. Provided we don't go below this zone, we're all good for now. So just keep an eye on that support. And well, if it does break, you know how to react to that. But provided it remains intact, continues to act as a support, will most certainly going up. Okay. So let me just have a quick look at GBP USD. GBP USD. It's almost certainly going to react like Euro USD, but let's just have a private look at it. See a bit of a channel here. Yes, a bit of a channel here. You have a resistance up there. Sorry, my chart is taking a second to load. Okay, so we have a major resistance up there. So yes. Pretty much the same thing with Euro USD. The market is opening, probably see some fluctuations, possible a bullish continuation back to that resistance, and then, well, we'll see what direction the market takes for the week. But unlike Euro USD, GBP USD has been trending for the last 2 weeks, higher highs and higher lows, while Euro USD has literally been consolidating between the same support and resistance zone. So I'm actually expecting big things on GBP as well. Remember, the key element here is the US dollar, which I am bearish on for now. And provided it continues to sell, we're going to see a decent sell buy in any pair, any base currency attached to the US dollar. Sometimes you might want to have a quick look at the dollar index. It's important. It gives you some sort of outlook as to what the dollar should or could be doing over time. So I know a couple of people in our Telegram group analyzed the DXY to give them some sort of edge angle against the market. You can't have too much information to work your analysis with in this space. So every little bit helps, but try not to go too far so you don't hit analysis paralysis. That's really somewhere you don't want to be. Okay, analysis paralysis. Analysis paralysis. This is literally a state you get to where you're basically out of it. You're no longer in the zone. You're no longer in touch. You have too much information you're working with and you can't pick one over the other. They're just too much. Okay. So that's analysis paralysis. Okay. And you really don't want to be there. So
hello, you've reached the end of this video. I'm sure you gained tremendous value from that tutorial video, so I urge you to click the subscribe button and also turn on the notification so that you will be notified whenever we upload a hot new video.